Okay, I was not born in Berhampur. I was born in Bhanjanagar,
Okay.
which is another town in Ganjam district. And my father shifted back to Berhampur to practice his law. He's a lawyer, and he has been a government leader and a lawyer there. So my mother has been a social worker, politician, and a housewife. Uh, they raised us there, and I started my schooling in St. Vincent's Convent School in Berhampur itself. Then after standard 6th, I think I was shifted to hostel residential school called Saraswati Vidya Mandir in Cuttack. After that, my sisters were married in 88, so I had to call back home, and I came back. My brother came to study in
So how many
Bhubaneswar.
brothers and sisters you are?
I have two elder sisters and an elder brother.
Okay.
I am the youngest. We are four. And my brother came to Bhubaneswar to study.
Okay.
He was studying in BJV college, and he's a cricketer. And I stayed back at home and was the one to be in the house. We had a huge house.
Okay.
And then after my school in Saraswati Vidya Mandir, I was called back, and I joined a municipality Kotpeta High School that is in Tata Benz in Berhampur.
Okay.
So I studied my 9th and 10th there.
Okay.
Then I got into Kalikot College. Kalikot College, everyone knows in Berhampur. So I went there. I studied commerce, and then in '96, after my exams for graduations, then I left for Bombay because I wanted to, do something differently, and I knew that I want to be different. We all are born unique and different, though. But I wanted to be more different, prominent, and do something in fashion, limelight, and everything. So it was like in Oriya they say Tulasi Dui Patru Basse. So I wanted to have that fragrance and aroma in my life of Tulasi, that I want to be different. So that way, and I must tell you this incident in '95. I wanted to.
At that time you were in the college.
Yeah, I just finished my graduation exams and all, and Shilpa had said that she had not told her father that she had not passed her graduations, and the father died.
Yeah.
But I don't even know that I have gone through my graduation or not. So imagine. So my passion for going there to Bombay was so much. In '95, the most exciting thing, which is like connecting to 2017 now, I wanted to run away from home.
Okay.
I had made a ticket in second class in Konark Express, which goes to Bombay, then Bombay.
Okay.
Now Mumbai. So it was a 3 a.m. Train from Berhampur. So I wanted to run away from my house because I was madly in love with Salman Khan, and I wanted to go and be a cook there or a servant there or a houseboy or whatever. But I wanted to.
No idea what you are going to do in
No. In '95, I didn't have any idea because it was just like I want to go, and I want to be in his house. But '96, yes, I took permissions because I was caught in '95 that I couldn't leave, and so '96, I after my graduation's exams, immediately in July, 27th of July '96, I reached in Bombay.
Okay.
And then I started living in Nala Supara, which is an outskirt of Bombay, which comes in Thane. And then even I used to have, this space issue. So I took a 1 BHK house, lived alone. So that was another phase of, getting into things. And I joined Roshan Taneja acting classes there.
Okay.
And I left that in between because I said acting cannot be taught. So whatever is within is a technique to polish yourself and work on yourself. Then I got into numerous things. Then I got into multimedia. And it's not about education or anything. It's about chasing your passion maybe. So designing, multimedia, acting, these things. And while I was doing multimedia, I got into the admin job of that company. That was Zap.
So you finally got a job.
I had a job. That was a very different kind of thing because they had charged me so much that they were paying me 6,000 rupees salary, which was from my money itself. So I came to know later. And there in admin, I started living in Kemp's Corner, which is one of the posh areas of Bombay. There I was given a good place to live, a huge office and everything. And the students those used to come to study in that center are the kids of the who and who's of Bombay, the biggies, the diamond merchants and this and that. And me being me, I was gullible, I was like friendly, I was like nice to everyone. So I started having my contacts where people invited me to the Oberoi ballroom for the champagne brunches, for the parties of Bombay. From there, again, it started a different life. So it has been a journey where nobody can say that, Sabyasachi, you are this. Sabyasachi has been a bouquet of flowers, beautiful flowers. And yes, ups and downs had been in my life.
Okay.
And the ups and downs teaches you. That's the phase where you have to keep your patience and your understanding, and your maturity helps you. The more you explore, the more you see the world and people, you come to know that what is reality. Because we see something and something else comes out.
Mainly
So,
that's in the creative line, mainly in the
no, it's not only a creative line. It's all about general life. Even if you're in a village, you trust somebody and then that person comes out to be somebody.
yeah.
So it's not about Mumbai only. Like my mother says, किसी भी मिट्टी में कोई दोष नहीं होता है. दोष इंसान में होता है. वो उसके फितरत में होता है. So we cannot blame Mumbai or Bombay. We cannot blame Bhubaneswar, Cuttack, Puri. No. किसी भी मिट्टी में दोष नहीं होता. दोष होता तो वहाँ पे मंदिर नहीं होते, मस्जिद नहीं होते. So वो इंसान में होता है, इंसान के फितरत में होता है. That they change. Then again, a friend of mine, the best friend of mine, he said once that, Shags, nobody changes. It's day and night, is the date, is the time which changes, but nobody changes. It's all within. It comes out when it's required. Like we are nicely speaking, talking, smiling and everything, and मुझे गुस्सा दिला, गुस्सा आएगा, because गुस्सा मेरे में है. मुझे गुदगुदाओ, मुझे हंसी आएगी. मुझे तुम कुछ pinch करो, it'll hurt me. So everything is within.
Yeah.
So when a person grows or becomes somebody, that person should not forget that how to be grounded. Because of you being grounded, you had got a chance and you tried and you got something in your life. So when you get something, be the same person.
Yeah.
If you change, that means it was there already within you.
Yeah, the change is always there.
So you're not supposed to be changing. I think I would not. Like in the social media and everywhere, I'm getting like lakhs of messages.
Yeah.
And even if I'm tired, I try and send a thank you. Because all those people, all those fans, all those admirers are sending me lovely job done, brilliant human being. They're giving me compliments. At least I have a right to say thanks to them. Then I discuss with them and people go haywire and they keep on asking me random questions. But happens, that's people. So I was telling my mom that I was getting very tired, I'm getting fever, not getting sleep because of me being nice and replying to everyone. My mom said, then stop replying. I said, if I would have liked someone and that person wouldn't have replied, I would have felt bad. So I always keep myself in their shoes and I try to do that. As I told you, it was never a constant or a straight line career for me. I have got into production, I've got into casting. I had a casting agency which is still there called Casting No Couch. So I had this ethics in my mind that without even getting on the wrong track of making your career, you can do well because there has to be saf sutra kaam. I had been into designing. I had been trying and doing whatever I liked. There was no pressure from home. Yes, mom and dad were saying that, you should get into a job or something constantly because I kept on asking for money.
Yeah.
And in Bombay kind of a place, whatever money you have is less for you.
Yes.
So struggle, yes, because I had been not been constant. Struggle, yes, because I wanted more.
Yeah.
Struggle because good things should happen to me because I believed in positive and good things. So we struggle till we die.
Yeah.
It never ends. आज आप अगर राशन ले आओगे दुकान से वो एक महीने के बाद खत्म हो जाएगा. So again, if you don't earn, then there's a struggle to survive.
Yeah.
So there's always there. So it was just part of my life. So struggle was happiness.
Okay. So, how Big Boss came into your life?
Big Boss was always there in everyone's life. For 11 years, this show has been running. It's a fantastic format of different people living in one house, and that shows that how the society runs. And the format works because a lot of controversy comes out.
Yeah.
You do not know. You're very nice when you meet with people, and then suddenly you get close. You don't like somebody. There are wives that you don't like. There are people that will be gossiping and talking. So Big Boss came to me because I was never a celebrity like in national celebrity to get into all these 9 years. But 10th year it started, opening for commoners. And although I was doing a show here, and I had all the contacts in Bollywood because I always was good friends to actors, directors, casting directors, and producers, but I never asked them for any work.
Okay.
So now this time in the 11th season, I said, let me try it again as a commoner.
Okay.
And I made a fantastic video because the video was liked by everyone, where I dressed up like a woman, and I started with the mukra of Mardala,
Okay.
and then I took off my the thing I was wearing, the jewelry, saying the gist of Big Boss that हर एक इंसान मुखौटा पहनता है और वक्त के साथ वो उतर जाता है. So that makes a lot of sense,
Yeah,
because
actually.
we all are different people to different other people that we meet. Like for your parents, you are a son.
Yeah.
For your brother, you are a brother. For your sister, you are a brother. For your girlfriend, you would be a lover.
Yeah.
So we play different roles. But somewhere to be nice, we wear a mask. And with time, our originality comes out. So Big Boss House, I think the format is such that whoever you are, you would show your own colors. And thankfully, my real colors were such that everybody loved
Yeah.
me. And I went through the auditions, like you have to upload your 3 minutes video on Boot. And then if you're shortlisted, you'll get a call from the production house, Endemol. And then the process starts. Like you go for test. You are given a 28 pages of questionnaire. You write everything about yourself, and there will be like shortlisted 100 people. Those will be doing the same thing in a group of 10. Then you go for a group discussion where you are given a topic, and then you have to show that you're talking right and sense.
Okay.
Not just that because you have to shout to be in Big Boss.
Okay.
So step by step, everything was being cleared. Then there was a one-to-one interview with the creative team of Big Boss, and then the psychoanalyst who would check you top to bottom, your hair, your eyes, your everything, what your expressions, your body language are. And you feel very awkward that why is this person looking at me like that? But I kept on smiling at him, like, jitna bhi dekhna hai, dekh lo, I'm the same person. But he was checking that how am I, my psychological tests and everything. Then after that, even they don't tell you anything, then say, we'll let you know. And I know what does that mean. Let you know means almost yes or no. So then you come back, and then you get a call that you will be sent to isolation if you are selected.
Okay.
Isolation is a process where they put you into a habit of being without phone, television, connections, communication, without anything, not meeting anyone. So I was put into a hotel room without anything.
Okay.
So a shadow was given to me, a person, a manager, who would take care of whatever I needed or required. So I cannot look at, the phones, WhatsApp, Google, nothing. Everything is taken away from you, which is like where you would be able to communicate.
Yeah.
And they literally frisk your stuff, like, the bags and everything, that if you have kept a mobile to be in touch. Because
Everything is checked.
everything is checked.
Okay.
It is a process that you have to be sure of, that you're mentally prepared to be for 3 months without communication with anyone. So after that event, they say that we still do not know. After isolation, even you can be rejected.
Okay.
So you're there under a pressure that, oh God, I have packed 3 months of kapda, and I'm ready to get into the house, and I'm not getting into the house. They're not conforming, and suddenly,
How many days you spent in hotel?
7 days.
7 days.
7 days.
Okay. So you have no idea when you are going to enter the house.
No. 7 days is the maximum period that you're supposed to be there.
Okay.
So, and what happens is, like, then on the 5th day or something, the legal team of Viacom will come. They'll sign the contract with you. So they sign the contract, and you do not have time to read because you are so excited and you're under pressure. And the contract is of like 30 pages or something. So I just read the headings and all the stuff that I was supposed to read. I read that and signed because even I was ready but to get into the house without any contract. But that's a legal procedure, so I had to go through. The best thing happens the day the show will start. Sabyasachi, get ready. So get ready and do what? And तभी ऐसा लगता है कि my God, seriously, get ready. I'm still having goosebumps. It's like, get ready, yeah. And They had given a mask, they had given me a black thing to wrap around. Nobody would know my identity.
Okay.
So then, like I was covered. There were people next to me. I was taken inside a vanity van where the vanity vans are covered too.
Okay.
And there are nicknames given to each characters which were put outside the vanity van. So you go there and you take it off and they say, oh shit, where am I? And then the whole day passes, then you again cover and go for photo shoots, for this and that, for a video, for everything, and you know that you are in that compound wall where a Big Boss is happening. You just look aside and there's the Big Boss house, and every moment there is excitement and there is fear that, oh God, this is really happening. And means until unless you actually enter the house, you would not know how it feels.
Oh.
So it was lovely. And then after that, suddenly it was like evening, it was 8 o'clock, it was 9 o'clock, and I'm sitting in the van, my shots and shootings were done and everything. And nothing happening. Am I meeting Salman Khan? Am I going to the stage? Nobody tells you anything. And then suddenly, again blindfolded, mask and covered. And there are two people making you walk and go through a tunnel kind of a thing. And then when they take it off, I'm in the Padosi house. And there's a TV in front of me. And there is Salman sir. And I'm like, what shit, means where am I? What am I doing? So then you come to know that you are chosen as one of the themes. The theme was Padosi.
Okay.
Season 11, Padosi aaye hain bajane 12. I said, what have you seen in me that मैं बजाऊंगा 12? But I didn't leave my ethics. I didn't leave something called the upbringing that I have, that you're not supposed to be revengeous, you're not supposed to be negative. Do good, good will happen to you.
Yeah.
Maybe the format wanted to fight, to shout, scream, which people were doing. But after 8 days of being Padosi, I went to the main house and that is it. After that, you all have seen it.
Yeah. So, how was the first meeting with Salman Khan on the stage?
No, I didn't meet Salman Khan on the stage. I told you, I went to the Padosi house directly.
Oh, yeah, directly.
So I didn't meet him on stage while the show started. Neither when I couldn't meet him because I came out of the house. At that time, we just crossed each other because he was unwell. And he had a shoot the next morning at 6 o'clock. And I came out of the house around 2-3 in the morning.
Yeah.
So we didn't meet each other, but we met on the TV, in the house for interactions and everything. And somewhere, even if I'm a commoner, even if I was not visible, but he has seen a lot of things and he could realize this is a right human being in a wrong show, maybe. And he had praises for me, and the best things I could hear from him, like Sabyasachi आपने इतने सीजन में से सबसे शरीफाना अंदाज में ये गेम को खेला है. एंड यहाँ पे कोई कुछ भी कर लेता है. आपने फुटेज के लिए कुछ नहीं किया, आपने अपने आप को संभाला. एंड दैट हाउस इज अ टेस्टिंग हाउस फॉर योरसेल्फ, योर कैरेक्टर, your maturity, your level of patience and everything. So I think I was intact. A lot of people expected that, Big Boss house means this guy will go create havoc and fight and shout and all. Fighting and shouting is not always the thing for sure in life. And I had this thing in my mind. दुनिया में आप न्यूज़पेपर खोल दो, चैनल खोल दो, न्यूज़ देख लो, फेसबुक देख लो, कुछ भी देख लो. There's a lot of hatred. There's a lot of rapes, murders, things which are ugly are happening, and we only talk that what is this happening in this world, why people can't live in peace. And when it comes to us, you expect me to fight and scream. Why not love? Why not peace? Why not being nice? And I think that is why I got standing ovation when I entered Bombay airport. People loved me for whoever I am. I might be having less people, those who love me, but those who love me, thank you so much. My verdict, there's no verdict. It's such a show, and people are there to show off. So I was a balancing factor, and when they chose me,
disciplined factor in the
yeah, and when I was chosen as the captain, even they all said that घर में अगर शांति चाहिए, peace चाहिए, तो Sabyasachi should be the captain because he's neutral. He's never on any side. I used to listen to people. I used to be motherly, caring, concerned about things. But you know, back of the mind, it was like everyone is playing a game.
Yeah.
So they thought I'm a silent player, although I had no agenda, no statistics, no, nothing to be done. I was myself. The only thing people that those were watching from outside, they know what Hina is doing. They know what Shilpa is doing. They know how intelligent is Vikas. And they know me because I was positive.
Yeah.
And when we have so much of negativity in this world, one positive person can make a lot of difference. Like I got a message and a compliment from Pakistan, which I've posted on my Facebook, like, आपके जैसे इंसान अगर हम हमारे मुल्कों में हो तो हमारे मसले हल हो जाएंगे. And that's a great compliment. And somebody from Pakistan saying that means we all have good-hearted people in every country, in every land. And everybody wants peace. Everybody wants love. Don't you want love in your life? Do you want, fights and somebody hating you for no reasons? So rather, I would be known for love and be unknown for hate.
Okay. Me and him.
If at all you're asking about the winner, at this moment, I again, since I've come out and those interviews I've said, I have 5 top people for me. That is Vikas, Shilpa, Hiten, Akash and Arshi. Now when I see that Hina is actually playing the game, so Hina can be one of the things. Akash is going haywire, being emotional. He has a heart of gold. But Vikas is very sharp and intelligent. Priyank has a lot of followers, and that's why they have this ego of, being celebrities and all this stuff. So, Sapna is out because of the same thing that I have a lot of followers. But, anything can happen. Anything can change any moment. So, nothing is constant again. And Vikas, Shilpa, anybody of these may win.
Okay.
अगर स्क्रिप्टेड होता मैं अभी तक वहाँ होता because I love doing drama and I didn't do drama much there, but अगर स्क्रिप्टेड होता तो जरूर मुझे बताया होता कि ये करना है वो करना है. Once you enter the house, nobody is there to tell you anything. So you do whatever you feel like, and if you're wrong, then Salman sir will tell you in the weekend ka hour. And if there will be frictions, there will be people going, mad for your statements or your actions. So it's not at all scripted, not even a single word. If any contestant, previous contestants have said that, then I think it should be ignored because they are doing it for the limelight and to get, more cameras on themselves. It's not a scripted show at all. It's the most edited show because there are 150 cameras and 150 cameras 24/7. There's a lot of content. So it's the most edited show because you have to edit it for the 40 minutes. Thank you to the Inside Story team for asking me these questions and making me talk more about my personal life and my childhood and everything. All the best. Keep watching Inside Story.